Hello. We're going to chat a little bit about the pre and post fermentation adding of fruit and how that affects the flavors. So we've got both a cherry blood, this is going to be dry, and we have a cherry key lime pie, it's going to be sweet. So why are these so different? They're both cherry-based mead, but why do you have one that's sweet and one's dry? Well, so a little bit of backstory here. Our cherry blood is a co-fermentation, so we're adding the cherries during the primary fermentation at the beginning. So the fermentation is actually going to eat up a lot of the sugars and that fruit sweetness. It's going to augment the flavor profile through a different biochemistry process where it's consuming and just changing the flavor chemistry as you go. What makes this so different than this is this one here, we're adding the fruit juices at the end. So a lot of that sweetness, a lot of the fruit, this is both cherry and we have a little key lime in here, but the cherry presents itself very different because that sweetness is still going to present at the forefront. It's going to be big, it's going to be juicy. A lot of what people perceive as fruit is actually the sweet, the sugars that associate with fruit. So by adding it at the end, we end up retaining a lot of that juicy fruitiness that creates our Funky Ferments style products. So our ancestral line, we co-ferment everything in the beginning, it becomes dry. Our Funky Ferments are adding fruit at the end. And that's how we end up with a sweet mead and a dry mead, both made with cherry. Thanks a lot.